Proverbs chapter 26 and 27. Honor doesn't go with fools any more than the snow with summer on rain with harvest. Like a fluttering sparrow or a darting swallow, on an unfair curse will not lead on its intended victim. Guide a horse with a whip, a donkey with a bridle, and a fool with a rod to his back. When arguing with fools, don't answer their foolish arguments, or you will become as foolish as they are. When arguing with fools, are sure to answer their foolish arguments, or they will become wise in their own estimation. Trusting a fool to convey a message is as foolish as cutting off one's feet or drinking poison. In the mouth of a fool, a proverbs become a limp as a paralyzed leg. Honoring a fool is as foolish as trying to stone to a slingshot. A proverb is a fool's mouth is as dangerous as a toothbrush brandished by a brandished by a drunkard. An employer who hears a fool or bystander is like a archer who shoots reckless. As a dog returns to its vomit, so a fool repeats his folly. There is more hope for fools than for people who think they are wise. The lazy person is full of excuses, saying, I can't go outside because there might be a lion on the road. Yes, I'm sure that's a lion out there. As a door turns back and forth and its hinges, so the lazy person turns over in bed. Some people are so lazy that they won't lift a finger to feed themselves. Lazy people consider themselves smarter than 7 wise consolers. Yankees, Yanking. A dog's ears as foolish as interfering in someone else's argument. Just as damaging as a madman shooting a lethal weapon is someone who lies to a friend and then says, I was only joking. Fire goes out for lack of fuel, and quarrels disappear when gossip stops. A quarrelsome person starts fights as easily as hot embers, like charcoal. Of fire lights wood. That dainty morsel ruins are, but they sink deep into one's heart. Smooth words may hide a wicked heart, just as a pretty glaze covers a common day pot. People with hate in their hearts may sound pleasant enough, but don't believe them through. They pretend to be kind. Their hearts are full of all kinds of evil. While their hatred may be concealed by trickery, it will come to light for all to see. If you set a trap for others, you will get caught in it yourself. If you roll a boulder down on others, it will roll back and crush you. A lying tongue hates its victims, and flattery causes ruin. Don't brag about tomorrow, since you don't know what the day will bring. Don't promise yourself, let others do it. Don't praise yourself, let others do it. A stone is heavy, and sand is weighty. Weakly, but the restraint caused by a fool is heavier than both. Anger is cruel, and wrath is like a flood. But who can survive the destructiveness of jealousy? An open rebuke is better than hidden love. Wounds from a friend are better than many kisses from an enemy. Honey seems tasteless to a person who is full, but even better, food tastes sweet to the hungry. A person who strays from home is like a bird that strays from the nest. The heartfelt counsel of a friend is as sweet as perfume and incense. Never abandon a friend, either yours or your father's. Then in your time of need, you won't have to ask your relatives to associate. It is better to go to a neighbor than to a relative who lives far away. My child, how happy I will be if you turn out to be wise. Then I will be able to answer my critics. A prudent person forces the danger ahead and takes precautions. Precautions. The simpleton goes blindly on and suffers the consequences. Be sure to get controlled from anyone who guarantees the debt of a stranger. get a deposit if someone guarantees the debt of an adulterous woman. If you shout a pleasant greeting to your neighbor too early in the morning, it will be counted as a curse. A nagging wife is annoying as a constant dripping on a rainy day. Trying to stop her complaints is like trying to stop the wind of trying to stop the wind, trying to stop complaints is like trying to stop wind or hold something with greased hands. As lion sharpens lion, as iron sharpens iron, a friend sharpens a friend. Workers who tend a fig tree are allowed to eat its fruit. In the same way, workers who protect their employers and trust will be rewarded as a face and reflect in water, so the heart reflects a person, just as death and destruction are never satisfied, so human desire is never satisfied. Fire tests the purity of silver and gold, but a person is tested by being praised. You cannot separate fool from their foolishness, even though you grind them like grain with mortar and pestle. Know the state of your flocks and put their heart into caring for your hands, for riches don't last forever, and the crown might not be secure for the next generation. After the hay is harvested, the new crop appears, and the mountain grasses are gathered, and your sheep will provide wool and clothing. And your goats will be sold for the price of a field. And you will have enough goats' milk for you, your family, and servants.